I have an idea. I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say that we all have a lot of ideas, but we just don't complete them. But today, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna show you that you can have an idea and watch it come to reality. Let's go.
Unfortunately, we live in a time where people are so addicted to their phones and scrolling that everything else that's actually worthwhile tends to fall short. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been the exact same way. Doom scrolling to no avail. But I know that this is exactly how these big companies want us to be.
And I'm sick of it, and you should be too. A quote that's always stood out to me is, "An idea is an opportunity." And I definitely have a lot of ideas, so let's bring one to life.
So basically, my idea is to help actors get noticed and grow their portfolio by writing, directing, producing, and editing short cinematic scenes and returning it to them in 24 hours. So here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need to hold an event, I'm gonna need to find an event space, I'm gonna need to find clients, and I'm gonna have to build a website. So I better get started. Oh, and the reason I'm outside in this freezing cold and this blizzard is to show you that there's always a million reasons not to do something. Whether it's the weather, no pun intended, whether it's you're too busy, whether you think it's not gonna work, there's always a million reasons why you shouldn't do something. But you need to focus on what really matters, and that's your ideas. Let's get started.
So I sent an email to my university asking if they had an event space I could use. They said that they did and asked what my preferred date was. So I basically told them that any day this weekend would work, but the 18th was preferred. And just like that, the space was booked.
Oh my God!
So I went with the name Spire and made some logos around it. I also made a graphic for the event that I promoted on Eventbrite and Meetup. I also felt like we needed a website, so I was able to cook one of those up too, using some old footage that we had done in the past. And now we just gotta hope people will come. Please.
All right, well now we just need to write some scripts.
Yo, well, what are you thinking? I don't know. Let's make them different though. Let's make them unique.
Yo, well, what about a southern vibe?
Southern?
Randy, do you want the pigs?
Yeah, that works. I like that.
All right, well, let's get writing then.
So we wrote out like a million different scripts, and no, not all of them were Southern. Then we made our game plan and how exactly we wanted to run the event, and before we knew it,
I started off last time, I was like, before we knew it, it's the day of the event. We sold 8 tickets. I don't know if you can see that, but we sold 8 tickets. People were about to come in like 10, 15 minutes. We set up the whole space. We got the Spire logo up. We got the lighting equipment up here. Man, it's been a hectic morning. It's been a really hectic morning. We ran into a couple roadblocks. The entire speaker system wasn't working. Our lights weren't working. I left the boom mic at home. I had to run back, but happens, you know? Happens all the time when you're doing something like this, but you just gotta power through it. You just gotta do your So people are gonna start rolling in really soon, and yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. People are gonna start coming in. This is gonna be crazy. Let's go. By the way, I never introduced this guy. This is Keish. This is my fucking brother. We do everything together. Link in the description. Link in the description.
Yeah, you're about to see how the event's gonna go down, so.
Let's go.
We might have a faulty cord here.
Yo, is this picking up? Is this picking up?
Mic's above me? Okay. Drop a like and sub on this video if you can hear this, or 10 years of bad luck. Appreciate you. Love. Let's go. The moment people started to pull up, of course the fire alarm starts to go off. Of course. But people are here. So then we started chatting with people while we were waiting for everybody to come. And then it was time to have a little speech about what we were all about and the service that we were offering, which actually went really well. Everybody really seemed to like the idea. But I definitely need to work on my public speaking skills a little bit. So if you want to find your partner, maybe you already know who your partner is. We're gonna give you all some time to memorize your lines and just work on the delivery. And,
Bruh. How's the event going so far?
It's going good. You know, everybody's memorizing their lines right now. I just did like a little speech. I'm not really that good at speeches, but I think it went well. We have a timer up on the wall right there. Yeah, you can turn it back now. That's how long they get for their to memorize their lines, but nah, it's going good. Yeah, we're about to film our first scene. This is exciting. It's real life. I made it come to life, you know? So let's see how this goes. We need talent to set.
So we started to film our first scene, which was a lot of fun. It was our first time really like filming with other people, so it was really cool to be behind the camera in that way. And the scene actually turned out to be amazing. Check it out.
You never consider anyone else's feelings but your own. It's always about what you want.
Oh, please, you're the one who's never satisfied with anything I do.
Because you never put in any effort.
And you're always on my case. I'm sick of it.
Maybe if you would listen to me once in a while.
Maybe if you weren't so demanding, I would listen to you once in a while.
So we filmed everybody else's scenes and had a great time doing it. Some scenes definitely took longer than others, but we got through everyone successfully and they all looked so good. We really wanted to make sure everyone was happy with the experience and got the best possible quality, which is such an important thing for any idea you might have. You know, you may not always have the proper tools to deliver the absolute best of the best, but just do your best with what you have, you know, that's all you can really do.
Bro, what's wrong? It's just that 98% of the people watching aren't subscribed. It's okay, bro. They'll subscribe, right? You'll subscribe, right?
I hope so. So we just finished the event. We just wrapped it up. This idea, it was an idea at the beginning, it came to life. So that's what it's all about, you know? Like, we had some hardships in the making of it. It didn't run super smooth, but then it did run smooth, you know what I mean? But yeah, everybody had a great time. Everybody was like, thank you so much for doing this. I so appreciate it. Like, this is such a good idea. And that's what it's all about, you know, building community and just like making come to life. So it just goes to show that you can really just like do anything you want. You can do anything. If you have an idea, just do it. See what happens, you know? I know everybody watching has an idea that they feel like they want to be doing or they should be doing, but they can't do it for whatever reason. Maybe it's you're too busy with work or you're too busy with school or you think it's too far out. We all make so much time for the most pointless stuff like scrolling on Instagram and scrolling on TikTok that we have so much time to create something that's actually meaningful for ourselves. Like holding this event actually felt fulfilling in my soul. And I promise you that I learned so much more by actually doing this than I ever did in university. So whatever idea you have, no matter how far out it may seem, I promise you that it is not that far out. And don't set limits on yourself. Don't say, oh, I can't because I don't have this equipment or I don't have this ready. Like, stop making excuses. If you really want something, you can get it. You can have it. You can try. You can take baby steps forward every day. Like, it's not like I built this incredible company around this idea, but I did something that's a baby step and I laid out the foundation that I can build off of. And I had such a good time doing it. That's the thing, is that when you do something that you want to do and you create it out of just an idea into reality, it's incredible. It's an incredible feeling. I feel like such an important element of humanity is creation and evolution. The world around you was created. Everything was created. And we need to evolve as people. And we do that by putting our ideas out there into real life, into reality, creating something from nothing. And let me just say, this was an incredible experience and I did it from putting in the hard work. So please, I believe in you. I believe in everybody watching this. Drop a like, please subscribe. Appreciate everybody for watching. Peace and love.